Heidi ho, neighbors. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for hanging out with the Coin Scoop once again. I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Cryptopolis, once again back on this beautiful, frightening Friday night. Ladies
Hope
and gentlemen,
everybody's doing well.
I hope so. How's everybody doing? We already got a few people in the room right now.
We have Marcel, Senor Queso, and Artur Coriquian in the house.
Artur, what's up, man? Sir Charles, Mr. Queso, Senor
Hope everybody's
Queso,
doing well.
Marcel, as everybody as usual.
I'm actually kind of happy. We're not even on 30 seconds, and we already got 6 likes, 7 now.
There you go.
Like it.
It feels good.
Feeling the love.
Though small, it is appreciated, guys. We love
No,
it. We love you.
Definitely. You know,
definitely much appreciated.
The day that we hit the 1 million mark watching at the same time, you guys will still be top priority.
That's right. That is right. What's going on, Rubes? How was your day, man?
Good, man. Busy. You got some things going on down here in Tampa.
Yeah.
Josh Barnes is in the house.
Yo, Josh, what's up, man?
Barnes. It's been a busy last few weeks for me, you know the deal, but
man. How are you adjusting though? Is everything
yeah, it's taking some time because between between the whole commute at first, between the MIA and TPA, us trying to do this and work and this and that, but everything's been good. It was a tiring last few weeks, but it's good though.
It's good, man. That's good. Yeah, like we said that we spoke about it before, man. It's like it's like between everything that we've been going through, and everything that's going to be coming up and what we're going to be going through in the next few weeks and months, it's just going to add on to the craziness, It's like every day, it's like, you're looking into the crypto, you're doing your thing in the crypto, and it's just like so much stuff coming at you, man. It's just like, where does it end, man? And I think the biggest thing that we have going on, guys, I mean, and excuse me for jumping right into it, Ruben, but it's like this whole regulation thing, man, It just keeps getting more ridiculous and more ridiculous,
Exactly.
Is everybody still hitting you up? Everybody that was hitting you up before?
I mean, what?
Is everybody still hitting you up like before? You were getting a lot of people calling you and messaging you?
Oh, yeah. Just today. Today, actually, it's funny. It's just today. I'm going to show you right now. I don't want to show any names or numbers or anything, but this was just, I don't know if I could show the date on the text. All right, today.
You're still asking for the Coin Scoop advice?
Yeah, Exactly. Here we go. All right, so look, this is today, okay?
Don't show the phone number, though. You don't want to show the phone.
No, it's just a name, but I don't think I'm going to show the name. But look, this is going to show today. I don't know if you can see it.
I can't really see it here on my screen because it's too small, but maybe everybody else can see it. Why don't you read it to us? Ruben's showing us a text message right now. See
which was today, this morning at 10 a.m. He's like, yo, you still in the crypto? I guess because he's been, I just spoke to him a few weeks about it, but I guess because he was getting slammed, because of the whole thing going on the past few weeks, so.
Oh, because of the whole market tanked, so he was feeling the blood. He was feeling the bloodbath.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he said, "Look, all right. So this is how this convo goes. You still in the crypto?" I'm like, "Yes, sir. I haven't paid much attention to it because of the whole move the past week or two. Blah blah blah, etc. etc." I said, and he said, "Yep. Been taking huge hits, holding off till the market gets better to sell off. Mining is about 60% of what it used to be."
That's the thing, though. I mean,
this is the guy that I told you that I told you he was starting to mine.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. You gotta. If I feel like I keep beating the dead horse to a more bludgeoned death But it's like, you know, if you get into the game, you got to be in it. You know, you can't. And I think that's the mistake a lot of people are making. They're thinking that they're gonna get rich overnight, dude. You know.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
And granted, it could happen. You could find one of those coins. You could find one of those gems that jumps up 10,000%, 5,000% overnight. But you better be smart enough to time that correctly. And anything that jumps up like that is bound to just come slamming back down.
Oh yeah, definitely. And not only that, I mean, most importantly, I mean, let's keep it a little frank, if you will.
Keep it frank, Ruben.
You know, there's certain people out there that, you know, a lot of these guys that we see now that after the whole, you know, after a lot of big companies disappeared, I mean, let's put it this way. Certain people sucked a few lollipops to get to the top. You know, that's the way I look at it. I mean, it's I honestly don't think that it was a true honest gain. It was it was like
a lot of these big dudes, they rode the you know, they rode the whole, you know, they rode their viewers, they rode the subscribers, the people signing up underneath them. And again, you know, that brings it to the whole lawsuit thing that's going on. Supposedly, I don't know how true it is, but all the big YouTubers are all getting named in some type of lawsuit. I don't know how true that is, guys.
I'll be honest with you, that's good though.
Yeah.
You know, they should be part of that. You know, I mean, they all tried to listen. I'm on the fence about that. I truly thought. I sat there when I first saw. Listen, when I first saw Craig Grant and with his whole video, oh my God, wait a minute, what's this? What's that? Hold on, guys, I'll come back with a video because something's going on. X out, okay. I'm thinking, all right, exactly the same way.
Right.
What's his other face?
Trevon James. There's a few.
Yeah, him. He exact way, and everybody's saying, "Oh, exit scam, exit." And I really, truly sat there thinking to myself, I'm like, "Nah, come on." I'm like, "This can't be true. It's not an exit scam. It's, you know, these guys, you know, they're getting hacked. I mean, people are getting hacked left and right." Yeah. And there you go. They sat there and they're trying to blame the cell phone companies.
Which is, I think,
which is still credible. It's still credible, but
but let me ask you this: could it be that these dudes, you know, could it be that maybe it kind of lessens, it kind of decreases the hate that they'll get, or maybe the heat that they'll get if they take
that's why they're doing it. Not even
they
the
take
heat.
a huge
they're
loss
thinking
like that.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. This is what I think personally is happening. This guy Carlos,
take a huge hit like that. Go ahead.
What's gonna happen? Oh, don't worry though. We're gonna do it this way, and you won't go to jail.
Yeah. Carlos
doesn't give two craps. He doesn't care if they go to jail or not. He's telling them do it this way, so that way they feel comfortable about doing it. He doesn't care. He doesn't. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
It happens every day, in every scenario. It doesn't just have to be crypto. It happens across the board in that exact same fashion. Guy that's the leader, and he's sitting there and he's like, all right, listen, I got to get my guys to do it the way I want them to do it, so I'm going to tell them anything that they want to hear.
Damn. You know, maybe
there you go. Marcel said it right there. Trevon James, Crypto Nick, Craig Grant. I didn't hear the Bitconnect song.
I heard it. I didn't hear the song. I heard the,
or maybe I did hear it. I don't know.
There was another song, but I think going back to the hack, right? The hack. Let's just, you know, the whole fabricated thing. They make it up. They take a loss a few weeks before. They take a much higher loss than everybody else, right? $1 million. He gets hacked for $1 million. A few weeks before he did, this guy Craig Grant lost $1 million. So, you know, in a few months or a few weeks later, everybody loses their money. People are losing hundreds of thousands, right? And then maybe they look like, oh, like this guy got hacked. Like, what are we gonna go after him for? So I don't know. It's a whole thing.
Well, listen, when I saw that whole video at first with Craig Grant, and I was like, okay, no, this is legit. He's getting hacked.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even say it was legit. I was like, okay, it's credible. It's you know, it was credible. And then once what's his face, Trevon James started with the same thing, and I'm like, all right, wait a second, this is too similar. It doesn't make sense. And I started having my doubts.
In order for you to get hacked in that same way, they would have had to have access to that actual computer that they're on, that specific wallet. You got to actually, if you log in with another computer, it won't recognize that computer. You know.
Well, it's not even the computer, because he was saying, like, I think what was it, the next day or a few days after, he was saying, oh, how they got in was through my cell phone number. They know people at the cell phone companies, which
but
turns out being bullshit.
Yeah, even with that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it turns out being BS, because, listen, they had an elaborate plan. Let's put it that way. They had an elaborate plan. Like, that's the way I'm looking at it. I don't care how many videos he could put out, all the videos he wants, and say, oh, so why am I? Because he said that. Why am I still putting videos out then? Why are you still putting videos out? Because it doesn't cost you anything.
Yep.
If it cost you a lot of money to put these videos out there, you wouldn't be putting these videos out there.
Exactly. Oh yeah, it's expensive to run those kind of. Listen, even where these dudes, they were living that life. Put it that way. They were definitely living that life. But you know, listen, I just I think at the end of the day, the lesson that we could all take from this, and you know, just apologizing, guys, because I know you're probably tired of hearing about Bitconnect and this and that, but there's a deeper lesson to be learned here, is that if you lost money in this or whatever, and you got in because maybe you were watching a YouTuber and he somehow manipulated or coerced you into signing in through his referral link, the lesson we could take from this is that you have to be responsible for your own actions. Like, especially in this arena, you got to be responsible for yourself. You can't, and I understand people want to put the blame on somebody else. That's just human nature. But you know, you have to know the risk. You have to know the risk. Even just buying Bitcoin, you know, there's a risk just buying Bitcoin and getting started. You know, there's a risk in buying it. There's a risk in storing it. There's a risk in transferring it. There's a risk in investing in ICOs. There's a risk in doing transactions. So I don't know. People just have to be well informed, and I feel like we speak about that all the time. But, you know, aside from Bitconnect,
but, you know, you have to talk about it.
Yep.
Technically, you know.
Yep. So, and that goes across the board. I mean, even outside of crypto, also that's across the board. You know, people just have to be, you know, cautious. You have to be smart. You just gotta be, you know, aware of your own decisions. You know, and even with this hack, what was this hack that just happened on this? What was the name of that exchange? CoinCheck, right? This exchange, I think, here, and you heard about this?
Nah, that one I didn't hear about.
Yeah, this is the biggest. This is literally the biggest heist ever in crypto history. You know,
what happened?
I think almost close to like more than half a $1 billion, dude. You know, I think that, what was this? A Japanese exchange, one of the biggest exchanges in Japan, got hacked. All right, it got hacked for more than $500 million. And again, like, and Ruben, we spoke about this before. You know, I mean, taking responsibility and not leaving your stuff on an exchange. You know, you have to leave it. You have to store your stuff in your own wallets. It's just, you know, and all this stuff, the Bitconnect, all this stuff is going to build up into such a massive snowball of regulation. worldwide, I don't think people are prepared. I don't think people are going to be prepared for the hammer that's going to try to, you know, sweep the rug from underneath us. You know?
Marcel said, I heard them lost 50 mil. Artur Korikian says, Chris, I amend for signing up for crypto. We should implement an IQ testing for screening.
Yeah, listen, I'm with that, man. I'm with that. That's why I always said, you know, when I first got in, one of the first coins that I bought, one of the first coins that I got was Dogecoin, right? And Dogecoin, it was like a joke of a coin, you know. But still, I learned with Dogecoin, I learned how to, you know, do transactions. I learned how to send it from wallet to wallet. I learned how to take it off the exchange, put it on the paper wallet, take it off the paper wallet, put it back onto the wallet. Once I started doing all that, then I felt safe enough to kind of, you know, move it up from there. And I think everybody should do the same thing, you know. And with that, just educate yourself about how, you know, what Bitcoin is and how it works. You know, I mean, look, you had an issue, right, Ruben? A few months ago, right, with when you went to go shapeshift. Shapeshift screwed you, right? Yeah, you know.
At the same time, one thing that I will give them is that it was during a big like rush.
Yeah, it was completely it was bad. That was one of during the worst times that you did that. But still, that's not an excuse.
Which I thought it was BS because still, you're right. It doesn't give an excuse, but at the same time, I was like, all right, you know what? Like, I can understand because, listen, I work for certain companies that are just very, very, very popular companies and backed up, you know? And I would sit there thinking to myself, I'm like, right, people are going crazy right now. Like, you know, name the company that I would work for, and these things will happen. So that's why I kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
At the same time, as much as
oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we lost Ruben.
No, I got you.
There he goes. He's back. He's back in full effect.
Ruben's back in
8. You're back in 8-bit fashion. What's up, kid? You right?
You got me?
Yeah, we're losing you there. You got horrible service, but yeah, guys, just moving along here. You heard about Katy Perry, Ruben, painting her nails, all the crypto coins, all the top.
Wait,
coins.
Did you hear what I said about the other thing?
No, what did you say? I completely lost you.
All right, because I had you the whole time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I like it was. The screen was clear as day the whole time.
Oh, okay.
But so like I was saying, like I was saying, I know like I had that shapeshift, but it proved me wrong.
Yeah. You said it proved you wrong. You said what did you say? You what in shapeshift?
When I tried at first to shapeshift,
yeah,
it was a nightmare, and it took like what 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, it still after 2 weeks, it still didn't get completed. I just got everything back in Bitcoin. It proved me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the company itself proved you wrong, right? I mean, thank goodness that happened, but you know, imagine somebody coming into the space and having that happen to them right off the bat. That's a bad thing, you know. Yeah. That's a bad thing, and I think these kind of things are slowing down the adoption. And then also, not even to mention, I'm seeing YouTube videos, people saying, "Oh, don't get into crypto because of what happened with Bitconnect," and to me, that's just stupid. You know, to me, that's just stupid. You know, you can't put Bitconnect in the same sentence as Bitcoin and all these other ones. It's just retarded. But yeah, I mean, whatever, man. To each his own. To each his own, man. But yeah, man. I thought this was funny. Did you see Katy Perry's nails that she put? Look at this. Look at her nails. She put Ethereum, Bitcoin, Monero, Stellar. She got those painted on her nails. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. It's wild, right?
Yeah.
It's funny, man. All these celebrities just, getting in the game now, bro. And then again, this was predicted to be the year of mass adoption. This was predicted. Yeah, did you ever see? I don't know what made me think of this. Did you ever see the Economist? I think it was 1988 cover. Did you ever see this before?
Maybe, I don't know.
This was the cover of. Let me see if I can pull it up here. This was the cover of the. Let me see. Hold on.
Internet boy.
This was the cover of The Economist magazine back in 1988, which still runs till this day.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. I don't know what made me think about this right now. Isn't this crazy? Look, this was printed in 1988. And look, it says, get ready for a world currency, this issue. All right, guys, this is real, guys. I just thought, I don't know what made me think of it. And look what's on this coin here. 2018 with the phoenix rising up out of fire, out of burning cash. Isn't that crazy, dude? I don't know. Every time I see this and every time I hear about it, just like, it's kind of wild,
That is crazy.
Yeah. They're saying that the government, concocted this plan way back when, and that 2018 was going to be the year of mass adoption, and it literally is the year of mass adoption. Like, this, leading up to 2018, it was just like,
yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. I mean, hey, it's like, as much as I love Bitcoin and crypto, man, it's like you always got to have that doubt in the back of your head. I think if you don't have that doubt in the back of your head, or if you don't question it, it's not a good thing. You always got to be able to question these things. I mean, we know now what we have is an open source code, right, which is Bitcoin. I mean, at this point, it's unstoppable. But
Artur Corrigian says, Chris, I truly feel safe leaving my coins in Bittrex for precautions, looking to get nano.
Yes, Artur, get them off of Bittrex, please, 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 please.
How is everything going with you in the Ledger Nano now, Chris?
The Ledger Nano's fine. The Ledger Nano's fine, man. It leaves a it's kind of like a
gives you the peace of mind.
Dude. Yeah, it gives you the peace of mind. I think it gives you the peace of mind. Yeah, Artur, get them off the exchange, man. I mean, please get them off. I know it's a pain in the ass. You don't necessarily have to get a Ledger Nano. You don't necessarily have to get a hardware wallet. You should eventually, but just get them off the exchange, man. Whether you get a Jax wallet, get a Bread wallet on your phone, or even use something like, and I know Exodus has the high fees, it sucks, that could be an option for you, but please don't leave them on an exchange, man. Look at what happened just today. Okay, look what happened with the crypto exchange in Japan that we were just looking at. Look what happened with Bitfinex and all these exchanges, man.
Smiley Kylie is in the house.
Yo, Kylie, what's up, Kylie? What's up with these Kylie's pics?
Look, she always has the scoop. She says, "What's up, sons? The hack of the century. OMG, 700 milli-stacks."
Yep, that's what we were just looking at, Rube. We were just looking at that one on Cointelegraph. This one right here, CoinCheck. Yeah, Artur, this ties in with what you were saying. Get them off the exchange, man. I don't know how many times I could ask you or tell you to, cause look, I'll even leave a better one, right? I just made guys, if you haven't checked out my channel, Chris Crypto, definitely check out my channel, subscribe. But I made a video about a week or two ago, and it's called the Binance hack. Okay, and I'll just mention it here to you guys. I spoke about it in that video, but one of my friends, okay, his friend had about $14,000 in Ripple. He had it in Bitcoin, and he had it in a few other coins. Okay, he had him on Binance. Okay, and as many times as I told this guy, get them off the website. Get them off the exchange. He didn't do it. Okay, he didn't get them off the exchange, and US dollar value, he had about $14,000 on there. This was when Binance, I think they had stopped trading. They had shut down, I think, for a few days there. When he finally went back on to his account, guess what happened, Ruben? What do you think happened when he went back to his account?
Got jacked.
He got jacked. He got swiped.
NWA style.
He got swiped.
NWA style.
He got swiped. He lost everything. I think they left him with $1.50 of Bitcoin in his account. He got swiped.
Just to give him a smack in the face.
Yep, that's what they do.
Just to smack him in the face.
That's what they do. And dude, I told this guy, I said, listen, it's a pain in the ass. You have 10 different coins. You need 10 different wallets. Get them off the exchange, you know? But I think the issue here is most people prefer convenience over safety.
Yeah.
You know, so you got to choose one, guys. You can't have both.
Like, what did I tell you a few weeks ago when what's his face hit me? Was asking me. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I just will keep them on the exchange just because it'll be easier to, you know, when I want to swap and buy and sell." And
no,
like, bro,
can't.
like, I'll do it. And now that you said that, it's funny because around the same time he hit me up asking me, "So what's going on, this and that," and I'm like, all right. He was probably like basically thinking, all right, I got screwed. Let me ask Ruben to see what's up.
Yeah, you have to. You know, I always say this, but it's either it's you got to choose one or the other, convenience or safety. You can't have both of them. I mean, maybe you could in certain situations, but in crypto, you can't sacrifice safety for convenience, guys. You can't. I'm sorry, because then you're gonna get what happened to this guy. You're gonna end up losing it. You know, getting hacked, and it's happened. Again, guys, I made a video on this on my personal channel. I just got hacked recently myself. Ruben, I showed you. Okay, I showed it in the video. I got hacked. Okay, and let me tell you something. You know that feeling in your stomach that you get when something goes wrong? Like, you know that feeling you get when you think you lost your phone or you lost your wallet? Just amplify that times 10 or times 5. That's the kind of feeling I got, and I explained it in that video. You know, it's not a good feeling, guys. It's not a good feeling, you know. And if you get hacked in crypto and you end up getting swiped, it's not good, you know. Sir Charles says, if you don't have a private key, you don't technically control the coin. Very true. Andreas Antonopoulos, I think, was one of the first, you know, he was one of the first crypto evangelists to kind of stamp that. You know, if you don't control the private key, you don't own it. And a lot of people getting new into the game, they won't really understand that. And a lot of veterans in the game, they can't even distinguish a private key from a public key. You know, think of a public key, right? Anybody who's new that watches this video or whatever, think of a public key as a mailbox. Okay, think of a public key as a locked mailbox with a slit that anybody can put into your mailbox. Your mailbox has your home address, it has your name, right? The public key is that mailbox where you can get certain things deposited into your mailbox, okay? But it's locked, okay? And you, as a homeowner, right? That's your mailbox. You have that key to open that mailbox and get your mail, okay? If you give that key to somebody else, then you don't have that key. You can't get in that mailbox. You have to get their permission. You have to go through that third party, which is what this whole space was invented for, to disintermediate the intermediaries. You have to have that key to your mailbox in order to get your stuff in that mailbox. So I don't know, but Artur says, guess I'll move my ERC20 tokens in my Ether wallet till getting Nano. Yeah, or especially if it's ERC20 tokens, that's the easiest. You deposit those directly to your MyEther wallet. All right, put those right in there, and call it a day. Senor Queso says, if you don't have a private key, oh yeah, we already said that. Damn it, I thought losing 50 Hextra coins was bad. Nope, not at all. Not at all. Try losing 15,000, or in the case of Trevon James and Craig Grant, $1 million.
Yeah.
It's happened before, people.
Yes.
It's happened before. Artur says exactly, well said, Chris. Convenience over safety. Yes, yes, yes. So as long as people kind of understand that, and you know, hey guys, did anybody check out this? Did anybody check out the token sale? The current. Did anybody check this out? Anybody look into this a little bit further? This is the one with Mark Cuban behind it. Remember this one, Ruben? We spoke about it yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, you were telling me about it,
yeah. So, I wonder if anybody else here looked into this, if you found it interesting. Maybe Marcel. Marcel, I know you're, I see somebody new here in the chat, Ruben.
Someone better?
Someone better, Ruben.
Someone better.
Do the gracious ingredients.
Someone better. Don't forget to like, subscribe, but most importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend about the Coin Scoop.
That's right. Welcome, someone better.
Nano in the mail today. Can you recommend any videos on how to use it?
The Nano, yes. You could actually check out Box Mining. All right. Let me see if I can go to his page right now. Let me see. Box Mining. Nano Ledger. Okay, you should be watching this guy here. Okay, he's from Hong Kong. Okay, Box Mining. Subscribe to his channel. Okay, and he literally walks you through the process of setting up the Ledger Nano. Everybody should be subscribed to this guy. I mean, he's such a smart person when it comes to crypto and everything else. So check out his video setup and guide for the Ledger Nano S Box Mining. Subscribe to him, and this will probably be one of the better videos out there for you, someone better. Okay, one of the better videos for someone better out there. So no pun intended. No pun intended on that one. And what else we got in the chat? Anything else?
Sir Charles says, I did. Chris, tokens look good. Pre-sale 45% bonus. Kind of scary, but only small amount allowed.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I put it this way, and this is gonna tie in, Ruben, to what we were speaking about yesterday, right? With the video, the Mark Cuban effect, right? So I think even as bad as things were to look, right? Just talking about just token metrics, team. What I mean, this team is stellar, anyways. So at least with that alone, if you're investing on that alone, just on the fact of the team, which is what should be one of the major factors driving your investment to any project, is the team, because essentially that's what you're investing in. The team is bar none, right? But the Mark Cuban effect, right? Like you put a guy like here, I mean he's such a figure, right, Ruben? I mean, this guy is like, he's such a, you know, like, why wouldn't you consider?
I mean, he is on Shark Tank. He is, I think, I know at one point, I don't know if he still is, but at one point he definitely was considered richer than everybody on the show put together.
Yeah. So,
you know, I don't know if that's the case right now in 2018.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely shifting his focus. I think everybody, right? I'm seeing a lot of people, like even somebody who does a lot of self-marketing and self-promotion, like Ty Lopez. Everybody who wasn't in the crypto game. Yeah, so many people who weren't in the crypto game.
Ty Lopez annoys me. Oh, we talking about the other Ty?
No, we're talking about Ty Lopez. And I think
which Ty am I talking about that annoys me? Oh, have you guys heard of Bitcoin? Oh, I'm sitting here in front of Ferraris and Lambos.
Yeah, you're talking about him. And again, people will hate on him, right?
Talking about the same one with the glasses and the hair?
Yeah. And people will hate on him.
It just reminds me of the whole everybody that we talk about.
Listen, people are gonna hate on him, right? Because he's definitely switched gears when it comes to like most of his videos now. It's funny, the shift. All his stuff is related to crypto now, and Bitcoin, right? But again,
when I first saw his videos, it was always about
it wasn't about
social marketing,
real estate.
marketing.
Yeah. He was always talking about
now
real estate.
It's just like every time you see, like I put on a YouTube video, it's Bitcoin, and it's like, bro, enough already. Stop.
But again,
guys, I'm in Miami right now, and you see this Lambo and Ferrari behind me. Yeah. Well, I'm at the biggest convention in the world. Enough.
But I'll put it this way, and he gets a lot of hate, right? And I even made a video on this on my own channel, and I talk about the Ty Lopez, whatever. He gets a lot of hate, but I can't hate somebody like that. I can't, because at the end of the day, he has such a huge following, and he's bringing awareness to Bitcoin. He's bringing awareness to the community that wouldn't otherwise be there. So him alone, he's bringing in, he has 1 million subscribers, over 1 million. He's bringing in 1 million people that otherwise wouldn't even be privy to the space. He's bringing them in. So I can't hate him, because that, he's learning, and people don't disagree with a lot of what he does and his whole marketing business things. And how he switched focus from all that other stuff to all of a sudden Bitcoin one day, overnight. But I don't hate him for it, man. Everybody's just trying to get a piece. Everybody's trying to get a piece. So Ty Lopez, if you're listening, much love, man. Much love, much respect. Even though Ruben wouldn't be so happy about that, but
no comment.
Yeah, Ruben has no comments on that, but yeah. And someone better, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. Negative on ICO burnout. Kylie says, but I'm trying to get moving since I got 1 more year before these regulations kick in. Yep. DJ Nate D did a video on Place. I got to check that out. I haven't seen that yet. On Place. Haven't done enough research. Chris, a new question, bro. If I send specific ERC20 tokens from Bittrex to my Ether wallet, there's no specific address for that, as I should use my public one from my Ether. Yeah, for any ERC20 token that you have, just use your Ether address. All right, use your Ethereum address. You use your Ethereum address for Ethereum and any ERC20 token. It's the same address, all right? So you use that address. There's no specific one for every different ERC20. They all use your Ethereum address, okay? Mr. Queso says, yeah, team is awesome. They have a working prototype. Yeah, they have a working prototype. Huge hype, existing customers that has it all. Yeah, it really does. It really does, And again, I mean, some people wouldn't agree with that, but it really does have, it really hits the check mark on a lot of boxes, William Doe just came back up in the
William Doe. William Doe.
Remember William Doe? Homer Simpson, baby.
Doe. Yep.
Yeah, William, glad to have you, man. Glad to have you back.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you, brother. Kylie says, allows us to invest in private companies. You talking about On Place? Okay, I gotta check that one out. Let me check that one out real quick, Ruben. And who else do we have?
Josh
Barnes.
What do you guys think about LiveTree?
LiveTree, I haven't looked up yet. I'll take a look at it right now. On Place looks like it's rated very well here on ICO bench. All right, guys. I mean, across the board. Become an investor of private companies with us. Okay. Looks like they have Civic behind them, crowdfunder, AngelList, transmission. I gotta look into this a little more, guys. Check this one out. Another one of Kylie's picks On Place, all right? And Kylie, you said DJ Nadie did a video on this, right? So maybe you guys should check that out. And I think this is the beautiful island of Manhattan right here, Ruben. Empire State Building right here. You have One World Trade Center here, or the Freedom Tower, which was once the Twin Towers at one time or another. And this looks like what, Ruben? What is this? The West Side Highway right here, Ruben? What is, this is Jersey somewhere. Yeah, this is Jersey somewhere. That's not the West Side Highway. This is Jersey, probably Jersey City, and this is West Side Highway over here.
Together though. Like the top, depending on where they took the picture, the top, you don't see the you don't see the Empire State Building and One World Trade Center that clearly together.
Very cool. And Live Tree Adept. So these are two that we're going to look into a little more, guys. Again, we have a very long list of new projects that we have to look into. This is the first community-powered film, TV, and content network. I love that. I love that. Right off the bat, I love that. Who gave this to us? Josh.
Josh.
Very
Barnes.
cool. Very cool. They use a blockchain to manage rights for films and TV projects. This means new opportunities for funding, owning the rights, and distributing your favorite projects. Very cool. Very cool. I'll have to check this one out. This one looks like it got good ratings also.
Place has one stack minimum JS from Sir Charles Kesso. You guys hear about Medical Chain from William Doe?
Yes, I think Medical Chain is another one that's highly rated, man. You know? Yep. I mean, all these three ICOs you guys mentioned, these are all top notch right here. I mean, you're talking about 4.4 out of 5 ratings on ICO Bench. And again, this was brought into question also. I was watching, I forget what video I was watching, but they had it was pretty valid points on why would you need to put health records on the blockchain? You know, there was arguments for and against it, which I kind of see the point now as far as like why would you need a blockchain for health records? But I see the argument for and against it, you know. But
Bro,
I haven't done enough deep.
Dentacoin again. Let's not get into the Dentacoin again.
No. But you know, yeah. I mean, listen, yeah. I mean,
But Dentacoin is considered a health record.
Just the fact here, I'll put it like this: just the fact here that I see this off the bat, privacy and access control. This. No wonder why it's such a high-rated ICO. You know, as a patient, and again, I don't know. You know, I'm looking at this right here. You're going to be storing your personal health records on the blockchain, so you're going to want some type of off the bat. You're going to get ownership of your records right away, right? And only you'll be able to access that. But again, when it comes to privacy, right? Privacy and access control. That's, I mean, no wonder why it's #1 here. You know, it's just a no-brainer. And telemedicine communication, I'm guessing you can actually you could literally have a web convo with your doctor, and so this looks like it's going to be a whole entire platform. So I got to look into this a little more, but it does have good ratings as all the projects you mentioned, guys, which I got to look into more. You had, what was it, OnPlace, LiveTree, and Medical Chain. These are all top rated ICOs right now, so definitely do a little more research, you know. And yeah, guys, it's pretty much it, you know.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful Freaky Friday. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend. Join us. When are we gonna be back, Chris? Because I know you have a few things going on tomorrow.
Yeah, we will be back next
tomorrow
week.
Night. Tomorrow night.
Oh yes,
Sunday
right.
night.
Yeah. So tomorrow we could do tomorrow, but we're gonna be in late tomorrow night. So
late tomorrow night. Well, we do tomorrow night. We're gonna be late. Time. Midnight EST, Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll probably pull a midnight. We'll put the midnight shift tomorrow night. We'll play it by ear though, depending on what the story is. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with the Coin Scoop.
Look what Marcel said in the chat. He said privacy is important medical records. You don't want everyone knowing you need Viagra. It's true. It's true. Or that you have some type of disease, God forbid, you know. But go ahead, Ruben. I'm sorry. Outro, Rubes.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, but most importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend about the Coin Scoop. I'm your host, Ruben.
And I'm your host, Chris Cryptopolis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. We love you all. We appreciate you. Love, peace, happiness, and crypto wealth throughout. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.